Good day YouTube. What I have on the lathe here is a piece which was stored under the lathe for quite a while. So that means it's not frozen, and it's also pretty dry, hopefully. What this is going to be is one of Mike Peace's man bowls. So that means it's a gift idea. It's a bowl that you can use to store change and your keys and your wallet, cards, whatever stuff you have in your pockets. When I picked this from under the lathe, I thought it was willow when I looked at the bark and so, but when I cut it, it smelled very differently. And by now it has become clear to me that this is a piece of juniper, or whatever that stuff is called, a hedgerow. So yeah, maybe it's a bit on the light side for what I want it to be, but I can always readjust the objectives when it turns out that it's not going to work. So face shield on. Let's get some roundness and some balance into this piece first. It's obvious that I have way too much wood here down at the base, and instead of turning it all away, I'm going to try and part it off. Well, this is the bowl sanded up to just 120 grit, and I'm fairly happy with how it looks because I cannot see any tool marks. Okay, I've sanded up to 150 grit for quite a while, and Actually, it's looking quite nicely. I'm going to put on a coat of woodturner's wax. See how that works out. I've rearranged the camera for the last bit of the hollowing. I hope this is an improvement. Well, I guess that's pretty much where I would like to be. I want to remove this little bit of broken out wood, so I'll have to take the top rim down a little bit further. Probably I should have done that much earlier, but it is what it is. Okay, And there we have it. Now it's a fail. So, a brief comment on what went wrong. I think the piece started resonating, and of course I was silly enough to start to try and round the inside with the sides of the gouge, and yeah, then these things can happen. I should have, if I had done only what I said I was going to do, just flatten the edge a bit further down, everything would have been fine. And normally that's what I do, and the rest I do with sandpaper, because sharp edges and sandpaper, that's easy. It's shattered into 1,000 pieces, and I have managed to find only one so far, this one. The rest is blown all over the shop. So yeah, shit happens.